Alright, I'm just gonna play some Diablo 4. I've been playing Diablo 4 for a few days now. I've got a level 88 sorcerer, and yeah, I'm just gonna play. I don't know, I haven't really been feeling like streaming this or recording this week, so I've been taking a bit of a break. And I was playing, what was I playing? Legend of Grimrock, which is like a pretty cool like dungeon crawl style game. Definitely recommend it. And I played the second one. I'm sorry, I'm just setting up my chat thing on my phone. And I'm also going to play music in the background. I don't know if it's going to mute my sound, or I don't know how YouTube works. It's like a more like indie type doom band. So I'm hoping that it won't block my video or some weird shit, but we'll see. I've turned my graphics down just to see if it helps on medium, because I think it... So, but I see the shadows look really weird. I might... Yeah, the shadows and things look fucking terrible. I might change that. Also put my frames like much lower. Fuck. Maybe it's this filtering. Maybe I should put that on max. See if that helped. I have noticed that the games, the servers like have been fucking out since like yesterday. So I don't know how it's gonna go. No, that still looks trash. Okay, let me just put it on high. Shader quality, can put this on high. Clutter on medium, fog quality, fur quality. What the fuck's on high here? Because like everything's on medium anyway. It's like fuck, so strange, Jesus. I think what they've done with the game, it has improved like leveling. Like I've only been playing maybe 20 hours or something, and I'm like almost level 100, so it's really, they've really upped the, just the, like how fast you level and stuff. But the game itself still feels like the same. It still feels the same as what it felt like in Season 1 to me. I think that the overall problems with that the game has is not to do with, it doesn't have to do with getting gear and stuff as much for me. It's rather, there's an overall issue with the core gameplay mechanics. Like the enemies rush at you constantly. It's almost like you're playing a bullet hell game, but then your movement feels like too slow, and like things happen like instantly where I just die out of nowhere. What? Why can I see these people's names? I turned on like there's some sort of streamer. See, there's some screen tearing, so maybe I'll just turn on VSync. Where the fuck's VSync? I turned on some sort of streamer mode where it hides other players' names, but now... Hide other players' names. Hide all names. Maybe I need to turn that on, I don't know. Let's see. He's disappeared now. No, it still shows his name. Oh, well, whatever, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Maybe it shows the names in like the chat or something. I don't know what to do with this. It's like my rain weather quality is bad now too. I feel like I should have just left my stuff on what it was. Don't know what. Ambient occlusion, shadow quality. It's probably the shadow quality, man. Contact shadow quality, particle quality, that's probably fine. Physics doesn't matter as much. Shadows still look trash. Maybe I have to restart the game, I don't know. Whatever, it's fine, I'm just gonna play. I've just been grinding levels, like that's been kind of the main thing I've been doing. I was doing these, like, weird, like, rift dungeons. I'm playing like a Fire Hydra type build. I don't know how strong my build is. I don't care about min-max that much. I don't want any, like, tips and guides and shit. I just want to play the game and just chill, mostly. That's like my main thing. And I think my build works fine. It's my own build. I haven't looked up any guides. I haven't read up any guides or patch notes or anything. I don't know what they've changed. I'm coming in from like a fresh sort of from how the game was in season. Oh, my sound's very loud. I'm gonna have to change that. Fuck, got pushed. Okay. Let me just change my sound a bit. It's like very loud. Just take the master volume down a bit. Take the effects down a bit. See if that's a bit better. It sounds the fucking same. And these like champion dudes, that's like one of the biggest problems I think I have with the with the gameplay. It doesn't feel fun, like a fun mechanic, right? It just feels punishing without like really any reward when you kill them. They just make like basically any type of build that just has like direct damage like this, where it shoots like little fireballs. It makes it like just very difficult to play like that. It's like they force you to play in a more like speedy, move around constantly way, and I think it's like when a game forces you to play in a specific way, it like loses like fun, the thing. I think overall I'm enjoying the game. I mean, that's why I'm playing it. But there's like little bits and pieces of things that they can, I think, fix. Or, I mean, they've probably tried to fix it. But I feel like they'll need to completely remake the game from scratch, honestly. It's because like the enemies, there's almost no like difference between what enemies you're fighting. Most of the time, you either kill them before they even get to you, or you die like instantly. So it's like that's basically the only enemy type that exists. Is like fodder and like things that instantly kill you and rush you down. Like these werewolves just run at you, right? And they're not the only ones that do that, which I think is like it makes it very boring, because it's like there's not a lot of enemy variety and stuff like that. Like these could literally just be blobs and I wouldn't know the fucking difference, right? Anyway. So like when I started playing mostly with Fireball, and then I kind of, when I got to a certain level, I tried Hydra and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. It reminds me of the playstyle of the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3, which was probably one of the classes I played the most. And I played Barbarian before this. I don't know why I tried the Sorcerer. I was just like, because I've been playing Legend of Grimrock, I had 2 Fire Mages in my party. And that, like, I was just like, oh yeah, I want to try a Fire Mage. So I was like, yeah. And it's cool. I think it's cool. I remember when I played last time, when it was still Season 1, the Mage was supposed to be like one of the worst classes. And I don't know if that's still the case, but from what I've felt so far, it's fine. I do like feel like you have to be very tanky, because I'm still getting like one-shotted very like easily. And it's like, I don't like that's... I don't like it, so I don't know, there's like... Yeah, I don't know. Like that arrow is like so fast, right? There's like no way for me to dodge it unless I was actually prepared for it. But there's so much crap on the screen constantly that it's like hard to actually see random projectiles and things. Like, I don't know. They have added a lot of ways to farm like items though, which I think is cool. They've added like these weird, and I mean I haven't played season 2 or 3, so I don't know if that stuff has just been new. I literally don't know what they've added. But I saw everyone was saying like Diablo 4 is like better now, so I was like, oh, let me try it out and see. I thought the game was fine already. It's just I'm not really one to play the same game like for years. I get bored like really quickly, and then I want to try out different stuff. And it's like I can do this dodge thing, and it speeds me up a little bit. The problem I have is with the dodge, this sort of thing, your guy stands still for a second before it triggers, and I feel like it doesn't feel like a proper like Dark Souls type dodge where it's instantaneous. There's like a weird delay, which I don't like it. It's like they've added it just for the sake of adding it, probably for console players, but then at the same time I'm like, it feels very clunky to use it. Like I'm mostly using it as like a speed bump. So yeah, I don't know. Also the scaling of the game is like, it's drastically like different. I could fight like these things are like level 109, which is like 21 levels above me. Which is like I couldn't imagine doing that when I was playing with my barbarian, like when I was like level 80 or whatever. Even my barbarian, my build was my own build. I didn't look up builds and stuff, so it was obviously not the best like meta build. Unfortunately, these types of games seem to attract those types of people. I mean, I understand it a little bit because it is a game where stats is like almost everything. But I like to experiment with, like, for me it's more about experimenting, like see what works, what skills kind of complement each other. I've tried a bunch of different ones. I've tried Meteor, to enchant the Meteor here so that these Hydras proc it. It barely ever procs, even with like luck increase and stuff. I tried Frost Nova. That was another thing. That was pretty good. But then I started losing... I felt like I lost the damage. Because the fireball explosions are actually pretty good for damage, especially with like hordes of enemies. And then... I also, because I kept dying from like getting one-shotted from out of nowhere, I added the shield to proc, the fire shield. So then at least every now and again I'll not die like from like a one fucking shot.
I need time to
oh shit. Pew 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 pew. Lasers. I fucked up my graphics now, and I thought I was gonna like make it better, but I think I need to reset. Like the shadows are like very crap. Might have to reset the game. There's like these weird like little fluffy things around. Oopsie. And it's like, even getting like unique items. So I've got these boots, Asus, which increases my crit. I think that's this thing where it makes my movement faster for a bit. But at the moment I don't feel tanky enough to so I don't know. I don't know what that streamer mode thing does at all. I thought it would hide like everyone's names. So that's another thing. The UI in the game is fucking trash. It's like, it's such some simple things, but like I was like, I was looking, because I haven't played the game in like a year, or yeah, I think in a year, and it's like I was like, how the fuck do I get out of the dungeon? Like, what is my button? Where like are the menus here? I couldn't figure it out. Like I had to actually like go through like and press every fucking button until I got to E, and then I was like, oh, leave dungeon. Wow. Like, why the fuck's this here? It's so why, like, isn't there literally just a button next to my town portal or something that can teleport me out of the dungeon? It feels so like, or why is the E not here, you know? Because, and then the other thing was like, I wanted to reset dungeons. I've just been exiting and reconnecting constantly. It's like fucking down here. I was like, why? Why is this here? It's like so, it's so like not intuitive, like the layout of the, where like all the stuff is, like stuff that should be like just in your face and easy to kind of place. It's like they just like put it in as like an almost like an afterthought. That's what I'm saying, man. I think the game needs a complete overhaul, and I'm assuming they're going to do that with the expansion, but who knows, maybe not. But then the expansion is going to probably be like fucking $200, so so that's not the best. I've just been selling items that so what do I have? I'm gonna keep this because this one has like the super intelligence boost, which I think is like great. They have added like stuff where you can upgrade your weapons past like I can masterwork these weapons. That's kind of what I've been farming now. But I feel like I should just try and farm more experience, but it's like I've barely been trying to farm experience, and I've just been leveling up by doing some hell tides and stuff like that. I did die, so I need to actually...
See some steel you need?
And I mean, the game does seem to be more popular. Like I said, the servers have been lagging a bit. My game crashed twice, like randomly yesterday, like it just froze. So I don't know what the deal was with that. It's like I've just been leveling random things, like whatever conjuration damage, critical strike chance. Yeah, I don't know, like I've more conjuration shit. More conjuration shit. This one actually I need to... What does it need? Oh, it's these things. I think it's these ones actually, the rare nodes, yeah. I haven't like really gone through these things as much. I just threw like random runes in that sounded cool at the time. I definitely need more like survivability, but it's like I feel like if that's the case for all the classes, then what's separating a mage from a barbarian, right? Like, why do I want to have max armor, max like resistances? I mean, I'm getting max resistances anyway because I have a lot of intelligence. I think my resistances are maxed out. Oh, this has actually gone higher. I think it's because... it's one of my glyphs, I think, has boosts it.
Fine indeed. Return soon.
Don't know if I've found...
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Oh cool, I can upgrade this again. One FX increased by 25%. Ugh, but that's random though. Hopefully it would be intelligence. I feel like the FXs on this is pretty good though. Whatever, let's just try it and see.
More there than I thought.
Critical strike damage. I mean, that's pretty good. All FXs. So I see it's the fourth one. So I wonder if it's... I wonder if it's every 4 ranks that gives you the 25% boost. I mean, that's pretty good though. So now I need... Oh shit, now I need a different thing. Ingolith. I've only really leveled the weapon and the amulet. I think the amulet's on rank 2, so now... So I can get all of my stuff to rank 4, it seems. That's gonna be a fucking grind and a half. But it's not too bad. I feel like the max item level is still the same. It's like 925. Because I've been getting that from like level maybe 70 or 80. I don't actually know what level rift I can do. Rifts. Maybe I should try a 49 one. They've also added these things. I don't know if this is just for the season or if this has been added by a previous season. I think the Malignant Heart thing was... Also, it seems like they've removed the Season 1's like legendary gems, because I haven't seen any of that or any mention of it. Which is interesting. Maybe, I don't know why. Maybe it felt too like overpowered or too clunky or something. I don't know. Let's do a random one. Right, I need to actually drink a potion to get... No, it's this thing. Fuck. 103. Oh, okay, so the things I was fighting before were much stronger than this. But even so, this stuff will probably still like one-shot me. At least some of them will. I can't remember how this thing works. I think it just shoots a nova. I am picking up the rare weapons to sell them because the amount of gold you need in the game, I don't know if that's increased or if it's like always just been like that. Like you just need a ton of gold to like level up your shit. Barrier has been dispelled. Let's see. I don't know how much damage this crap does. They've added a cool thing to the Hell Tides where you can summon these like... You can summon like some sort of boss, and you can literally just stand there and people will show up and just summon this fucking boss over and over. I've gained like, I think I had like 900 or something of those like gems you need to open the chests like at some point, because people were literally just like coming around and they kept just spawning the boss. I was like, oh shit. So that's like a good way just to farm like items. And then I've been doing the Whispering Tree ones, like doing the dungeons that give 5. Which have been like pretty good. So speedy. I'm not like, I don't like playing like in that style, like Super Rush. Like I much prefer just kind of taking my time, moving slowly. But I feel like the game forces you to play in that style, which is like something I don't like. And I mean, I'm probably in the minority there, because I know a lot of people do seem to like just grind rush as fast as possible. Oh fuck. Pressed the wrong button. I wanted to teleport out. Guess that kind of worked out. And I saw they added some sort of ladder thing where you can do like a trial run. But the enemies start at 120. Oh shit. So when I tried it, Because I could do it at 75 already, I think, and I tried it out and I got completely fucked, and I was like, oh no, I need to come back here and I can do a little bit higher.
To the tomb of our Saint Eleonora, where she rests in the Father's glory. But the faithful have stopped coming.
Pew pew pew.
I hear their horses thunder by on the road to Skosglen, charging headlong into the wild to serve the Father. Lucky few.
I'm gonna die. Yeah. I fucked up, I should have rather stayed there. And it's like, I've gotten almost 10,000 life. I don't know, like, what a decent amount of life is, but I don't think 10,000 is enough, even though it feels like it's too much to me. Which is, like, weird. Because in, like, other sort of Diablo games, I'm doing the same fucking thing.
I'm not ready yet.
Fuck. Wee. So speedy. Thought it was an enemy. I remember this was like the worst one for me. But maybe it's not. Do you see, look how fucking they just keep running at you, right? It's like, it feels like I'm playing some sort of like bullet hell type game. Like Doom or something. But it's like playing a bullet hell without the super fast like movement. Or arena shooter or whatever. And I mean, there is like this kind of thing, but there's like a 1 second pause whenever I try and do that, which I don't like. Because like, if you're gonna make the game like that, then make the fucking movement faster, so that you don't feel like everything is like faster than your actual like ability to dodge it. I mean, I can do that, but that's like a unique ability that I've acquired. So it's like I have to use it in order to, I mean, that specific item, which takes an item slot, and it also feels awkward for me to use that in like a Diablo game. I mean, that's obviously that's not completely like the game's fault. I mean, that's me as well, like not wanting to kind of change my playstyle. There's a little bit of a lag there. I think that the Hydra should have been like, they should have like a wall or something to the enemies, because I feel like they literally just run past the Hydras, and look how fast they run, right? Maybe I should just attach, but I didn't feel like the cold thing procced enough when I tried Frost Nova. It didn't like, because the Hydra's like, the lucky hit chance on the Hydra is very low, and even with like an increased lucky hit chance, it doesn't seem to improve it very much. So I think that's one thing, if they want to give it a little bit of a buff, it should be that the lucky hit on the Hydra is higher. Because that's why I'm not using Meteor, because I felt like it almost never fucking procced, and that it's... I'll check now what the percentage is. See, it says 3%, right? But that's like per bolt, I'm assuming. And look how many bolts my fucking Hydra shoots. I think it's less than 3%. I feel like the tooltip is wrong. Because like I kept getting like one meteor maybe every like fucking 5 minutes or something. And that doesn't feel like... Wait Wait, what the fuck's this? Undiscovered. Oh, this is an actual quest. Okay.
I need time to prepare that.
Ugh, I hate this thing. Can I not disenchant it? The reason I don't like it is because there's so many explosions and shit in the game. When it wears off, you randomly out of nowhere just die. Also, I feel like I actually deal less damage when it's on. There's something happening with, like, I'm lagging. Like, I can see there's like a latency that's appeared now. Don't know where that's coming from. Tomb Lord. Whoa, so much latency. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on now. It's like playing very smoothly just now. Invocation. Oof. Maybe it's the VSync thing. Maybe I need to turn it off. No, but it looks like the game is actually fucking out. Because now it's like not loading. So I don't know if it's the service that's giving issues. I have felt though that the service since yesterday, which was Friday, so I'm assuming there's just a lot more people playing the game now. Because it's like the weekend or whatever. Okay, maybe it's my computer. Maybe my computer's literally just frozen because now I can't alt tab or anything. Fuck me. I don't know what's going on. I think my camera's like fucking out. I think my computer's just fucking out. Like something is crashing or something, I don't know. Because now the music stopped as well. What the actual fuck? Ugh, maybe I can't stream Diablo. Fuck. Maybe I don't have enough memory or something. I don't know, but I thought I was doing fine. Oh, there, now it's loading. But now I'm not in the game anymore. What the fuck's going on? Jesus. Everything is just fucking out. I wonder if I lost connection to the internet or something. Error, YouTube is not responding. For fuck's sakes. I'm trying to close Diablo. Just relaunch it. I don't know if my thing is still streaming. Might still be streaming, I don't know. Let's reload the game. It says error, YouTube's not responding, so I don't actually know if it still works. Well, my phone is still working, so I guess it is still working. Oh, let's relaunch the game. Now all my settings would have reset, so my sound's gonna be like loud again. So I have to turn that down a bit. Oh fuck, it's getting hot now as well. It's like weird because it was like fucking cold like during night. Oh no, I think it actually saves my settings. Yeah, it did save it. Okay, I'm just gonna up the music volume. Like maybe I can't run too many shit in the background. I don't like the shadows. I don't know what the fuck I did. Like I don't know what I'll turn off VSync. Up my... This was on 155 before. Texture... Maybe it's the shader quality, maybe that's the problem. Clutter, fog quality, could be that. Oh wait, no, that's clutter. Fur quality... Ambient occlusion? I don't know. It's still there. I wasn't there before, I don't know. I don't know what my fucking settings were on, because they didn't have that. Maybe it's the physics quality. Or particles quality. No, that's still doing it. It's so strange. No, fuck, I don't know. Whatever. It's like one thing I wish that you could do is just like play the game offline. That's quite good. I don't know if mine is better. I've just been using these same boots like the whole time, so I feel like I'll just keep them for now. The rest of the stuff's probably not good. Yo, there's like weird shadows. Maybe it is just like a shadow thing. Where's the shadow quality? It's these two, right? But I don't know, maybe it is ambient occlusion. I don't think the physics needs to be like super high. It does look like it's... So the shadows need to be on the highest for it not to do that weird tearing shit. So strange. Okay, let's see which one's going to do. 50, 49. I got a 51. I feel like I would be able to do... Oh wait, did I sell items? No, I didn't. I'm going to sell that.
Fair trade.
that song. It's like almost the only song I think I can remember from the game. Because like the music in the game is good, but it doesn't have like the iconic. Like, look how fucking fast these enemies run at you. I think that's like, I don't know. I don't like it. Like it doesn't feel like the game where enemies should be running at you. And it's like, I don't know if that's to combat like this type of playstyle where you can literally just sit back and shoot things. And I think it's fine if some of the enemies did do that. But it's fucking all the enemies. Like, I don't think that, look at these, even these quillboars, they like rush at you, right? Like, compare that to like Diablo 2's quillboars, where they're like so slow. And I think it's, look at that, how the fuck's he so fast? Jesus. It looks unnatural. And it feels unnatural. It feels like they're just trying to punish me. And it's not, it's like it doesn't feel difficult in a good designed way. It just feels like bullshit. Like Dark Souls 2 type bullshit. Like that's, I think, the problem that the game has. Like everything about the game, like whenever you die in the game, it never feels like fair. It always feels bullshit. I mean, there's some bosses that I feel like, some of the bosses I've tried to fight, the ones you can summon with organs and stuff, they're quite interesting and like, so I think there has been some improvements that they've made, but I think the core game enemies, and the enemies of the core game, like how it was designed at the start of the game, is always going to be a problem with this game. And I mean, it doesn't mean that the game's not like fun or whatever to play most of the time, but whenever you die, it feels very frustrating. And I think that's like a big part of the issue why, well, it's a part of the issue that I just get frustrated. Like whenever I die, I feel like it feels like bullshit. It's like always like almost instantaneous, like out of nowhere, something just rushes me down and one-shots me. And I mean, these enemies are much higher level than me. So maybe that's fine, like maybe that is fair in a way. But look at how easily I'm killing them, right? And it's like, if I'm gonna get one-shotted by these enemies anyway, like why am I even bothering focusing on defense at all? I might as well just put everything into damage. And then that feels weird too. And these fucking champions, I don't like them. Look at this, now he's just like a meat shield. And then to get to them, it's like it forces you to play more. Like you have to rush in to kind of kill them, but then, I don't know. I feel like I'm just complaining. I just think that there's, I mean, I don't know what other people enjoy about these types of games, like, I think what I'm into is like different from what most players are into, but
return the three relics to their rightful place.
I don't think that the game has a lack of like getting items and stuff, and there's multiple ways to get items now and to grind items, and so you can kind of try different like stuff. You don't have to constantly do like nightmare dungeons or whatever. And I don't know if there's even other systems. The game hasn't really shown me other systems except this like masterworking thing. That was the one thing they showed. And then there's the seasonal journey thing, which is, where the fuck is it now actually? Did I turn it off? No, I didn't turn it off. It's here at this Ironwolf encampment, but now I don't know why it's turned off. There was like a little leaf there. I think I finished the seasonal journey, but I can still get more rewards from the Ironwolves. But the problem is that the rewards I can get from them seem to be lower level rewards. Because I was thinking of saving it up until I'm a higher level to claim the rewards so that I could get like a level 100 item or whatever. But it doesn't do that. It doesn't work like that. You literally just the rewards have a set level. It seems they're all sacred, which is like below level 75, I think. Which is like very strange. Because by the time that I picked up those rewards, I had out-leveled them already. I was already using ancestral stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's cool that they're there, but they also feel like kind of a waste of space. Like I might as well not care about them. It's more for just getting more experience to level up faster. And like they've also added another thing where you can give like 2 buffs to your weapons, or not your weapons, your items in general, non-unique items. Like the ones with the little anvils at next to them, the pyromancy, critical strike, and the lucky hit. Those are like extra buffs I could add at the blacksmith. Which they're quite big boosts. I think that's why I can do like things that are like 20 levels higher than me, because of those like boosts. I don't like this bubble shield thing. But I mean, without that, they just fucking die, so... I don't know. I feel like I'm shouting a bit, like my throat keeps getting sore. I think I need to actually turn this down a bit. Oh, okay. I am enjoying the sorcerer though. I like this type of playstyle where I can just kind of chill, sit back, level my little minions, kill everything. It's probably similar to how the necromancer plays. I don't know how the sorcerer was before. I didn't play a sorcerer when it was like season 1. But I think it's cool. I like it. I'm not sure how I feel about the intelligence gives you resistances to all. So I've got max resistances to everything, which is 75. I've got above that because I've got more intelligence than... Because that's what gives me my most damage as well. But then it's a weird thing that intelligence gives you resistances instead of like crit chance or attack speed or something like that. I think it shouldn't give you resistances because it feels weird, like my damaging stat, that is my main stat, isn't giving me more damage things instead, because now I've got I'll check now. Oh shit, there's 2 of these things. I was gonna say, like, look at my resistances. I've got 130% resistances to all, 140% on cold, 140, 150 on fire, right? So I've got like almost double the amount that I need, double for some of them, which is like just literally wasted stats that could have gone into either more damage or something. So I think if you like that far over your resistances, they should they should add something that gives you a bonus to something else, because it's like these like rings and amulets and everything, all of them gives you plus 25% to resistances, and the rings give you plus 10. So you get like plus, how much is that, 45% resistances just on base, just from having 2 rings and an amulet. So I think it's like, it feels weird. Like, it feels weird. Like, I mean, strength also gives you armor, I guess, and dexterity, what does that give you? Dodge chance. But look, dexterity also gives you crit chance, right? So I think the other stats should have been kind of the same way. I see willpower gives you overpower damage. Like, I feel like overpower damage should have been at intelligence, because that makes more sense to me. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what fucking class uses willpower even as a main stat. Maybe druid? I don't know. What happened there? Did I drink a potion randomly? It just feels weird, that's like the thing. I think it feels unbalanced for the classes. Because like the rogue is probably always going to have the highest, like, because they can literally just level dexterity and they'll probably be fine. Because they're actually getting a high amount of crit chance just from leveling their main stat. But barbarian and I guess druid, all the other classes basically, they don't get that extra boost of damage, which I think would have been cool if it was either, if strength and intelligence had like a similar like damaging. I don't think I'm lacking in damage as much. It's mostly survivability. So I don't know if I should like change one of my ruins into more survivability type things. Maybe I should. It just feels weird. Now I'm sure there's some like super godlike level like mage that has like the best build out there, like the best min-maxed build or whatever. It's a knockdown status effect. That's so weird. So now it like worked fine. I feel like it's Chrome that was like making my computer lag. I think Chrome takes like a fuckload of like resources. It's like I don't know why. It's literally just a fucking internet browser. Like they should like min-max that for a bit. Don't know if I need more gold right now. I see this one I can actually... That's one cool thing they've added, like you don't get those weird like enchantments, that things. I mean you still get them, but now whenever you disenchant something, it goes straight to the Codex of Power. And you can actually upgrade them, like look, this is 6 out of 6, this one goes up to 11 I think. So the more you disenchant these ones, and they actually have a little symbol above the item if you can upgrade a power. I think that's a cool design. I think that's much better than the original way of doing it, where you were limited and you were kind of like, should I use it on this item or not? It feels better. To me at least. It's like, I think they've sorted out the items mostly. It's like, the items are not the problem, the enemies are the problem. The enemy designs don't feel... They don't feel as fun as they could be, right?
I thank you.
I feel like I should just keep doing these things. So I want to level my... I think another part of the game's problem is that they've made this like really cool sort of open world area. You never really go to it. It's like you literally teleport to dungeons, you do go to the Helltide areas, but now the only sort of thing you see in the Helltides, you go to where the boss spawns, and then where the chests are. It's like I'm almost level 90. I've barely been in the open world at all. Like I've literally teleported from dungeon to dungeon, or did a few Helltides. I did one world boss. Ugh, and I hate. I think the stealth mechanic in the game is bullshit. I was doing one of those greater rifts. I think yesterday. It was one of the first ones I did. And there was literally these rogues that are invisible. They backstab me, so they kill me they just appear behind me and I die. And I was like, there's no real way for me to prevent that except like RNG. Because it's like if I happen to have the shield up when they attack me. That's actually, I think, when I got rid of Frost Nova and rather opted for the shield, because I kept dying. And then every time you die, they add 60 seconds to the clock. So it's like you're incentivized to not die. But then they give you these bullshit enemies that are invisible. You can't fucking see them. You can't avoid them. And they literally just like spawn behind you. And these ghosts are part of the problem as well. Like, I think because like in Diablo 2 they were invisible enemies too, but you could always kind of see the outline. So you knew where they were and you could attack them while they were invisible. I don't know if you can attack them in this game while they're invisible, maybe area of effects type stuff, but I don't know. I'm immune to your bullshit. It's like I do want to finish my playthrough of Sekiro, but I haven't been feeling it, man. And it's like I don't want to force like something. That's why I think I didn't want to. I don't know, you know. So I think at the moment I'm just gonna, if I do like stream and stuff, I'm rather just gonna play whatever I'm playing at the moment.
We're not ready yet.
It's like I can't really force things, so it's like if it's not fun, then I don't want to do it. I feel like my potion doesn't heal me fully. Which is like weird because, yeah, I don't know, like the scaling of the game is a bit weird, I think. Because they've been trying to balance it and stuff. But now also you do scale a lot faster than what you used to when the game started. So I think that's actually made it a little bit more unbalanced for some of the mechanics. Suppressor, I think that's probably the one that's like the worst for me, but I find that I die a lot from the ones where they explode, like the ones with the poison explosion is a fire explosion. I think one thing that would make these dudes better, the ones with the shields, that gives like the shield aura, is if there was a stat, what do you call it, if there was like a way to bypass their shields that you can add to your weapons and stuff. So like if you do have struggle against them, you can like just add that stat and then you don't struggle against them anymore. Like some sort of piercing damage or some shit like that. And this is another like core issue I think with just the game. And it's not just this game. I think Diablo 3 had the same issue. Maybe not as much, but I think it's actually in general, like just these types of games in general now. Different elementals doesn't matter. It doesn't matter like if I'm playing fire or ice or lightning or whatever. Because all of the enemies seem to take the same amount of damage from all sources. There's no like real difference between, it's literally just a play style difference. So there's nothing where it goes like this is immune to fire and I'm basically fucked because I only play fire. And I think on one end that's like it is punishing if a game is designed like that. But it's like punishing in a way where like sort of Dark Souls is, or Elden Ring, or all those FromSoft or Souls-like games are punishing. It forces you to change your playstyle, but not in a way that feels like bullshit. It feels like it's more of the game. Like you have to kind of, it's like forces you to try to experiment with different like builds and things. But I haven't really needed to experiment. I mean, if I want to like really min-max and stuff, I probably would have to experiment a lot more with different builds and things like that. But that's like a, I don't know how to say it. It's like it just feels different. It doesn't feel like a good way, like, I don't know, whatever. I don't know where I was going with that. Like it just feels weird that this, like a fire enemy takes full damage from a fire attack, you know? It's like, especially like a demon, right? A demon shouldn't take any fire damage. They live in hell, which is like a fucking infernal place. So it's like, it just feels weird that demons take the same amount of fire damage as like a cultist or whatever. It just seems weird. Like that kind of breaks the realism. It breaks the like, what's the point, right? All of these spells might as well just be, it's more like just aesthetics. I've got that already. Flame Scar. I've seen people use Incinerate. When I was in the Altai, there's a lot of people that seems to be quite a common build. That seems to be the most common one I've seen. Like I think all the other sorcerers I've seen, most of them have been like an Incinerate one, which is weird. I wonder if Incinerate's like is just super overpowered at the moment or something. I'm not sure if burning damage is better than... Oh yeah, it's this thing, tempering. So you can put 2 like random extra buffs, stats. I haven't actually done it for all my items. So, like this utility one, I didn't add it because I was like, I don't know what the fuck any of these things... I mean, this is pretty cool, maybe I should just go with that. See, like, none of these matter. Stun duration. I think I do immobilize them from stun stuff. If I had Frost Nova Actor, like, if I opt out for that, then that could be cool. Problem is they're random. That's the reason I'm not using the Conjuration one. Because I would either want the Hydra or the Conjuration damage, but I kept getting fucking Ice Blades. So I was like, and you can only reroll these I think 5 times. So I was like, oh no, like fuck that. I'm rather just gonna go with the pyromancy one, because that everything in that except for mastery, because I'm not using a mastery skill, that's meteor. But all the other stuff worked, so I only had to reroll it a few times. So yeah, I think maybe I should just add these. I think I didn't. This one's probably the best. Chance to stun, immobilize, freeze, because I can use all of those. I think at the time when I had these items, but originally I didn't have a lot of these things. The whatever this is. Chance to freeze. Okay. Problem is it's a lucky hit. And like I said, the lucky hit for Hydra is very low. I do use Fireball as well though. But I'm not sure if Fireballs... whenever something dies, there's a Fireball explosion. But I'm not sure if that can trigger lucky hits as well. Maybe it does. I tried, there's some gloves that makes your damage 1 to like 300%. And it has like 5 different lucky hit things. I tried that. It was not good. It was not good. Because I thought like that could be interesting, because I shoot so many like bolts. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Let's see if there's other ones. I think it was just my armor, and then you can't give it to. Oh, I see. This is actually Isu's heirloom, which is cool because I'm using the Isu's ferocity, which is my skill. That's actually the thing that's on my weapon. Whenever both of them are active, I get 100% increased attack speed. So that makes my little bolts like fucking haywire, which I think is pretty cool. I tried like different things on the... Yeah, like I've tried a few different things, and I thought that was the best one at the time when I was leveling up a bit.
Fair trade.
Shit, what did I sell? Flame scar. If I buy that back, it's so expensive. No, that's fine. It's fine, I'll just get it again. The drop rate's like much higher than what it was. It's like I haven't really struggled to find items as much, and there's like multiple different ways to get like even this, like some of the unique stuff. Like this helmet. I fought the same boss, there was some glacier boss, I think. It was to get these things, pincushion tolls. I fought the boss like 4 times, and 3 out of 4 times this helmet dropped, which is like a meteor strike like helmet, which is supposedly, it's unique, right? So these are supposed to be usually be fucking rare, but it's not that rare anymore. Some of them might be, but I don't know. Like it feels like it's not as rare. Like I said, like not as rare as it was. Pressing the wrong button. I got the red portal from doing the seasonal journey thing. I didn't buy the battle pass or whatever. I think the battle pass is a bit bullshit because it's like you literally have to buy it every season. You can't get enough coins, or at least you'd have to buy. You might be able to skip one every few seasons. Because I think you get 700 or 800 of whatever the gems, they're platinum or whatever the fuck it is. But the battle pass costs 1,000. So it's like you just have a little bit not enough to get it again. No, I probably never will. I'll probably never buy the battle pass because there's no way I'm gonna play the game for like for fucking a year or whatever. Oh shit! This is a. I didn't even realize that it was one of these things. There's some like fireball, like cool fireball unique things I've seen and abilities that I think would be cool to try. Problem is I'm gonna keep running out of mana. So I'd have to like focus on mana regeneration, resource regeneration and shit like that. It's a pretty good place to farm like experience, like they're just fucking spawning.
Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead.
Looks like she was immune to damage though. So there was some enemies on that side, I don't know what the fuck. Like with Meteor, this type of enemy was like a bit easier to deal with. But I don't like Meteor, man. The damage is like very high, but the it's like a skill shot type skill. And it's like you naturally want to click on the enemy. So I keep missing.
Bless you.
Do I have to... That's the first fucking prisoner I've seen. These like rush enemies are the worst in these like small like corridors. So when my fireball like goes like rapid fire like that, that's when that Asus thing triggers. Which just like makes my attack speed 100%. Like that.
You're a saint.
You're a saint.
I'm actually like, my title is the Heretic, so I'm not a saint. See, pressed the wrong button actually, I just wanted to heal. Might have wasted my shield. I saw there was a passive that allows you, if you have no defensive skills on your belt, it increases your damage by like 40%. Which I think could be like fucking crazy, but problem is I might just constantly die. guess.
I never thought I'd be throwing my lot in with this rabble, but here I am. Maybe I can organize these bandits into something that resembles an effective unit. At least effective enough to allow me an escape when the church eventually finds us.
Oh no. Fuck.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm trapped. I didn't see there was a different door actually. A lot of coins. I actually don't have a potion, but... Oof. Like chain gun greed. Suppose I can just pick these up for gold. It's like the enchants and things in the game are very expensive, I've noticed. So I think you do need like a lot more gold now than... I don't know how Season 2 was and Season 3 was. I know that the game is like... People were complaining a lot about... I think Season 2 was supposed to be one of the better ones, and then Season 3 went and fucked it all up. For some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't know what people liked about the one and the other one. What the fuck? Slain by blocking Dread Knight. I don't even know what the fuck killed me. Like, that was so weird. See, like, that's the kind of thing that I say where it's like you just die out of nowhere. Where it's like, I don't understand what actually killed me there. It's that fucking wave, man. But you see how stupid it is? It doesn't look like it should kill me in one shot. It looks like such a weak attack. And it's like, it travels so fast that it's like... I don't know, I think it just feels punishing. It doesn't feel like a fun death. I don't know if that makes sense. And then it's like it has this like shield around it, so I can't even attack it. Come on, you fucking cunt. That is such a punishing, like, enemy. Like, it's so stupid. And it's like... Okay, so I've got less life now. I think I drank a different potion. So stupid thing dead now. So he died as well. But that's the type of thing that keeps happening, I've noticed. And I mean, that's happened since the Season 1, or whenever. Since the game started. And it's like they still haven't fixed it. Which, like, I don't know if it needs... fixing. It's more like it needs to be reworked in a way where you can like react to it in like a decent manner, because it's like it feels like it just comes out of nowhere and it doesn't feel fun. It just feels like a punishing bullshit mechanic. Like, I can't even see, like, imagine how people play this on hardcore, right? Because you would literally just die out of fucking nowhere. And I mean, that happens in all the other games too. But I don't know, man. I think that Diablo 3 was like... It felt like a more fun game, generally. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. And I think what happened was with this, and I think Diablo 3 actually to an extent, they focused a lot more on story and cinematics and kind of like that type of stuff instead of gameplay. Like the gameplay, I think, was like kind of more of a secondary thing to them. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not, but like just that type of thing where you get one shot out of nowhere, it feels like bullshit to me. Do I want this one? I do want this one. Don't want that one. But I do want this though, so I guess I can go this way. Where's the rare thing? It's like up here. Can I get... Fuck, this is an awkward one, man, because like I want this and these things. Don't want any of that. Actually, I need to check. There were other ones that I think gives resistances. I can fucking get rid of that completely. So I don't need resistances at all. This one I do need, mainly because of the connection. So what is that? It's like a little shield. Oh, that's even fire resistance, right? That's fire damage though. Maybe... I'm trying to see, what does this need? Dexterity. What? Cannot refund, breaks the connection. I see. Yeah, okay. So I do need one of these fire resistances. Okay, that's fine. Fire damage. Fire damage. Damage. Maximum life. Actually, I should get that. So I do want this one. Maybe I should go up here. And then this one can kind of go... Life per second, potion healing. That's like so awkward. But I do want this because it makes my enchantment stronger. It's just very awkward to get that. Could go all the way around. Maybe that's like not as important. Maybe I should let you just try get through here. See what the easiest way is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the same. Well, I need more like willpower, so let me go this way. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oopsie. Jesus. Okay, I thought I was just attacking one of them, but apparently somehow all of them died. That was pretty good. Reach level, that's the max. I find that weird that the maximum level is level 21. It's such a random number. Why not 20? You know? Okay, so what's the other ones I have? Non-physical damage, enchantment slots, maximum resistance. That's where I got the bonus fire resistance from. And then I've got increased damage after casting defensive skill. I thought that's pretty good, but I don't know. Well, those are the two I have equipped at the moment. I think this one's the better one. Let's go with that for now. Just non-physical damage, it's like gives quite a big boost, I think. Trying to click on the chest. Murmuring Obols? I see I can upgrade my potion. I'm level 90, yay. Level 90 is where it's at. That's a cool thing they've added in the Helltide, is like, the more enemies you kill, you get like a little booster thing that, starts summoning like quite a strong like champion thing. Which I thought was quite a cool addition. Like Helltide, like it seems like they focused a lot on like making the Helltide a better end game type grind. Vulnerable damage. I don't know if I have anything that makes my enemies vulnerable. I think I'll sell these. Actually, I want to check if we can re-roll that. Just for the sake of checking. Now you can, but I wonder if it'll be the same. Problem is, what can I get? This damage one is probably really good. To see. Well, let me just select a random one and see if it's the same. No, it's not. Okay, so it loses its perfect roll or whatever. I guess that would have been too strong if you could do that. I actually need to craft... never mind. That's another thing I've noticed, is that gems are like really difficult to get. Like the best, like the top ranked gems. Which I think is a cool design, because I think they were too easy to get when the game, like the original initial game. It literally made the gems like feel like just like common drops, if I remember correctly, because I don't remember struggling to find them at all, because I mean my memory's shit. Maybe I did struggle a little, but I don't remember struggling that as much as how it is now. Oh shit. Also they've added like these chests near the vendors. I think that's a cool addition. I don't know when they did that, but it wasn't like that in the original. So it's like, and they've added these enchanter dudes as well, like close to the blacksmith in multiple places. I think that's cool, because it is very like tedious to kind of have to run like all the way over here or whatever, because I think the cultist was over here at some point.
There's something out there killing us.
I mean, this alchemist is still here, but whatever, I think it's fine.
Available to you for the right price.
I actually have all this stuff. Cool. So is that's the highest level one. I do think it's a little bit silly that they don't have like in Diablo 3 they added like legendary potions, and I thought that was a cool addition, because you got like little buffs and and stuff from it. So I wonder if they'll add that, because I thought that was a cool. But I mean, that stuff they only added in the expansion, so maybe they'll add it in the Diablo 4 expansion. Guess we'll have to see. I only played Diablo 3 after the expansion had come out. No, actually that's not true. I did play... The expansion had come out, then I played the base game when the expansion was out. Return to the Tree of Whispers. Oh, apparently... Apparently I did a thing. Didn't notice that. See...
I'm not ready yet.
No! You must be ready! I'm trapped. I don't know if I'm getting latency or what. Yep. Just run through the fucking door. Magic. I think I should have just left that.
Time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that.
Oh no, I'm trapped. It's like the main reason I don't like that one. You get like a bit overconfident, I think. I think the Diablo 3 one was better, where you could still like cast your spells. And it just kind of boosted you, made you faster or whatever. What are these like markings on the map here? They're enemies. Oh, cage prisoner.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
True. Bloated corpse.
Wouldn't have made it without me.
Oosh. Actually, let me not pick that up. I've listened to like all the lore and stuff before. I think the game does have a cool like story and world building and stuff. But I think they focused on that like too much. Because Diablo 2 had like really cool lore and story and all that shit too. But it didn't feel as forced. It's like in the background, you can talk to the NPCs to learn a little bit more about the world, and you can kind of... I don't know, it's like... I feel like most of the work in the game probably went into their like sort of cinematics that they did. The one where they march into hell and... And I mean, that's not just a Diablo problem or Blizzard problem. I think that's the problem with just the gaming industry in general. They focus a lot more on the cinematics, trying to make games, turning them into like more like movies or something, rather than the gameplay and the the immersiveness and all that shit. Oh. Couldn't even see the fucking levers. I mean, that's cool that they flash though. That's at least like one thing. It's like if you do miss them, then... I need to like stay away from that explosion. I can't believe that guy does so much damage. It's like the jump didn't look like the jump damaged me at all. But I don't know if that was a weird latency thing. Like it looked like his backhand like killed me, but like that's like a basic bitch enemy. It shouldn't deal that much damage. Ugh, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it should because like it is like fucking 20 levels above me. So like. Is it 20? No, it's 18. Yeah, but look, even this thing. I hate these enemies though. I think that's the overall, like, I don't like any of the enemies in the game. I think they all feel like bad. There's no fun enemies to fight against. So it's like, I wonder if they'll... I don't know what they can do to fix it, honestly. I really think it will need like a complete like overhaul of the animations and or just maybe the speed at which the enemies move. Feels like too sudden, out of nowhere, like constantly. It's like you need some sort of godlike reflexes in order to play in like on a... And I mean, I'm not even like at a very high level, right? Ugh, I fucking hate that. I think that's bullshit that just has a magic shield that like can't deal damage to it. So it's like part of it feels like my damage is too high, and enemies should do less, but I should also do less. Because I feel like that would actually make it feel a lot more balanced, and I would actually engage with the enemies a lot more. Instead of them just kind of exploding off screen, or I die off like randomly from a bullet that comes from off screen. It does have a very bullet hell feel, like that type of sort of arcade game, shooter type game. Was that the end of this dungeon? Yeah, I guess it is, because it's like this bubble is here. Let me do some hell tides. I'm a bit sick of, whatever you call these, nightmare dungeons. See, like this vendor wasn't here before. The only blacksmith here was like usually down here, I think, in this town. So I think that's cool that they've added the vendors closer to the waypoint. I think that's a good choice. Especially like if kind of the game is like a loop, kind of trying to go to a dungeon, come back, go to a dungeon, come back. That sort of, I think it feels like a better design. Timbering. Actually, I do need to repair. I should actually check if my resistance is still very high. Yeah, still. Like even with those Paragon points missing, it's like much higher. And it's like it doesn't actually feel like it does anything, right? Because enemies are still one-shotting me with like fireballs and things. Does that really mean that 20% of their damage really deals like 9,000 damage? Where's my armor? Maybe my life is too low. Where's my percentage of this? Reduces the supplies to both direct physical damage and bleeding damage. You have... okay, from primary equipment stats, from your strength. I mean, that's great, but how much does that actually fucking prevent? Like, it's not telling me. Oh, there. No, but that can't be 90%. Whatever. What did I want to do? I wanted to do Helltides too. Is there even Helltides? Oh, and I can return to the Tree of Whispers. Yeah. I've seen they've added like a lot more like item drops from the Tree of Whispers, which I think is really cool. That's a cool like loading screen. Whee. And they've also added this like malignant barrow thing here, but that might have been from the first season.
It is done.
I don't know. Collection of amulets. Collection of well, that's I guess the special one.
Lamb feast.
Phew. Chain of the crowded sage. Don't think anything of these are special. This guy paid for the battle pass thing. I think that horse is from the... that horse skin is from the battle pass. I think on the one hand it's fine, like, I think the live service thing is good for just to support the development of the game. But I think they've also made it like the free, not free, because I mean I bought the game, right? And the game was like already like $70 or whatever. And I think it's stupid to I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't like battle passes. That's like my main thing. I think it needs a bit of an overall.
Thank you.
Where that you can still kind of support the development of the game. But people that don't want to pay extra but have bought the game don't get punished for not wanting to pay extra. Either that or you have to make the game completely free and but subscription based. But that's weird. Ugh, I don't know. That might be fine because honestly, like, I'm not going to play this game for probably more than a few days, right? So if I subscribed for a month but I get everything, I think that's better than the whole battle pass system where you have to pay $70 for the game, but wait, we're going to add a bunch of shit that you're not going to get because well, I mean, it's all skins and stuff, but there's like some experience boosts and stuff like that. which I think is fine. I don't think that's pay to win or anything, because it's not a competitive game in my mind. There are competitive systems, but it's, I don't know. Maybe it is a competitive game for some people. Helltide, let's see. Hour, no. Ends in 40 minutes. Okay, let's do that one. So that's the PvP one. 'Cause I don't want to. I don't like the PvP area. It's not the. It's not the PvP one. Did I sell the stuff? Yeah, I did. Pony. See, so these things at the top here, they've added that where you could summon. You can summon like a boss, which I think makes it much easier to farm like these things. Problem is now that I think most people literally just go to wherever the boss is. There's the boss there. And then you kind of just fight the boss over and over and until you have enough of the stuff, and then you go to the chests. I don't actually know what's giving me a speed boost. Honestly, I could probably just like stand here and things will die. This little bar here like boosts up to the top, and then it summons a bunch of stuff. I think that's cool too. Not exactly sure how this works. Like I think you have to just kill enough summons, and it summons this like banshee or whatever, succubus. Like it's very similar to the the other events. I can't remember what they were called. Look how fast the fucking boss is dying. And then as soon as it dies, someone else is gonna like summon a new one. And it takes 3 of these things. So I can literally like just summon another one now. And I can do it like fucking 7 more times after this, so it's like... And each time you get like all of these things, like I've got 100 already. Not all from the boss, obviously, but it's much faster than than what it was in like season 1. And it also shows these orange chests on the map now. You used to have to like look them up, I think, on some sort of tracker site. Which I thought was kind of weird that they didn't just add that. I think a big problem with developers is they have an idea in their mind where like, oh, this is how people are going to play the game, and then people don't play the game like that at all. And then they try and force you to play it like that by like nerfing specific builds and things that people like ended up like using more. And then it just fucking throws the whole game into like chaos. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. Oopsie. Oopsie. Let's not die to all the kamikaze dudes. Looks like everyone else left. There's only just one guy left. So yeah, I've got like 200 of those things already, cinders already. These things do like quite a lot of damage. Also, there's like fire shit and you have to like kind of run into. I died from that cuck like the first time. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, they're quite tanky. Oh, someone like killed it off screen. That's the blinded guy. Well, I mean, I can keep summoning things. As a druid. See, it's not die to that. Looks like I've lost a lot of like damage. Oh shit. Try to resurrect this guy. Don't know if I can.
I'm not ready yet.
See. Wonder why we've lost damage. I thought we were doing really well. It must have been another guy that was like just fucking owning. I see the level 100 guy's not here anymore. That's one thing I think about this, like, also, is like, if you're in a party, your the scaling of the enemies is like quite drastic. Oh, I feel like I do like almost no damage now. That's crazy. There's a level 100.
I'm not ready yet.
Almost full on these things. I have more of these things, so I guess I can just summon them again. I don't know where they drop because I've just randomly had them. So I don't know if they drop from like nightmare dungeons or what the deal is. Just picking up all shit. Oh, cool, I've got another tier of...
My bags are full.
Fucking hell. I look, it's like I got a whole fucking stack of shit just from coming here. I'm gonna have to actually teleport away.
My burden is too great.
Disenchant all my stuff. Fuck. Okay, let's see. Maximum life. Nah. Maximum resource. Nah. Maximum life.
My skill is unmatched. You'll see.
I'll disenchant all the ones that are upgrades.
Plenty worth keeping.
I feel like this could be cool if I get the Frost Nova to proc more if I used it.
Forge awaits your return.
I'll suppose sell the rest. But I mean, you can see it's like how easy it is just to get fucking items. It's like I was there for like 10 minutes. I think I gained 2 levels or whatever, 2 of these, and 2 season journey levels. says it's better, but this one has max intelligence, which I think that's better.
This
Just gonna
I
sell
can
these.
sell.
Let's not die. It's fucking chaos, oh my god. Maybe it wasn't the best place to like log out at whatever teleports town. Too late now. Let me go to the fucking chest. Actually, let me retry and proc first. It's so chaotic. But this is like, I've noticed this is kind of what the hell tide is now. And look, I'm almost full here, so I'm gonna start summoning shit. Which is gonna make even more fucking enemies spawn. See, Forces of Elgrish Frenzy, look. They're gonna start spawning around me. There's a guy using Incinerates. I see he's using Frost Frozen or whatever. Ice Block. I haven't actually tried Ice Block. That might be better than Teleport. Yo, someone's doing a push load damage now. I don't even know who the fucking boss is, honestly. Oh, there it is. It's like so chaotic. Jesus. Like I've almost gained a level just from like being there. And I've gotten like, look at how many cinders. I got like 700 fucking cinders. Okay, let me fucking move on. I mean, not I wanna open this chest thing. Fuck, you see, these invisible things. It's like he stabbed me in the back, and this is like one that's my level. He almost one-shotted me. I think that's a bad enemy design. It doesn't feel good when you die from that. It's like it feels overly punishing. In my opinion. And I think that's the majority of the things that can actually kill you in the game. It feels too punishing. Like, they feel like they use like bullshit tactics to do it. They either one-shot you or they... just like out of nowhere. Like, I think... I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll try like just boost the shit out of my HP and see if it still feels like that. Honestly, actually, I take more damage from everything. So maybe I'm punishing myself, because I've got 5 levels of glass cannon. So that could be part of the problem. If that is part of the problem, then I'll just feel like a fucking douchebag, like... complaining about how the game is too punishing. But you lose so much damage though if I take that off. But maybe that's fine. This guy confused me. I thought it was actually an enemy. Let me go to the other one. Pew pew pew. Get the fuck out. I think they've made it like just much easier to farm gear, like overall. You have reached your destination. Like, look, I still have fucking 300 left. I can still go and open another chest. Don't see any other chests. Might have to go to this other, the other area. See. Shit. Oof. That was another like rogue dude. It's like I didn't even see, like I don't even know where the fuck he came from, because it didn't look like they were like those types of enemies around. They were like the cannibal ones. But what's that, these things, like these weird pillars that seems to summon dudes. Just everything, like they seem to have focused a lot on just making the health tide better. You can see the boss is even there, and it marks it on the map. So it's like on both these areas there's the boss can be summoned. So I've actually leveled up. Oh fuck, and also they've added these weird worms that just pop out of nowhere. Oh no, it's gonna summon a whole swarm of them again. It's fucking chaotic. I should actually go where the boss is, because then people can help me kill the fucking champion. Don't know if I'll make it in time though, so I'll just fight myself. Also, the champion will be much stronger if I fizz there, so...
I'm not ready yet.
Oh shit, more things. I think this is cool, like this feels like pretty good, like... The enemies aren't like super strong. I mean, I still don't like the weird bullshit, like you can get one-shotted out of fucking nowhere. But as a... It does feel like the force, like sort of hordes of fucking hell are like attacking you, and you like, you know, on the... I might die from this thing. And it's like, you're like overwhelmed by the numbers. I think if they designed the game more around that, like the slightly less damage, where you don't just get one-shotted, but it does have an overwhelming feeling, I think that would feel better. Rather than like things start dying off screen and then out of nowhere something just backstabs you that's been invisible and you can't fucking see it. Like, I think that feels like bullshit. But those sort of massive amounts of waves of enemies and hordes and like almost overwhelmingness of enemies, I think that feels like a better design in my opinion. Like if they focus more on this type of design and less on the bullshit one-shot kills you kind of cheap mechanic, I think the game would be better. Like that's literally the only thing they have to change, is make the fuck more enemies and just the ones that do the massive burst damage, just make their burst damage a little bit less so that you can still take like a ton of damage, but maybe like half your HP or something, instead of like the whole fucking bar goes from 0. I don't know, that's just my opinion obviously. But just like on a feeling, like I can feel it feels better. Like this, like where there's such a massive amount of enemies around you, it just immediately feels better than one big dude with like slams the ground and you die. Do I still have some of these things? I've got 180, 190. Might be able to open one of these weaker ones. I mean, there's still like 13 minutes left. I probably could have just go fight the boss again up here. Someone's already summoned a Kaylee Blood Maiden. Kialaye? Maybe that's what it's... What's this? It's like a weird blood tower. Ah, shit! I think those kamikaze guys are fine. I don't think they're that bad. I think like that, because you can see it coming, right? You can see them running towards you, and there's a charge up before they explode. If that one shots me, I think that's fine. Because then it's like my own fault for being like, how do you say? Where the fuck is this enemy? Oh, it's up here. That's so weird, like why the fuck's it up here? Like did someone like run away from it? Oh, they're fighting this other thing as well. Kicksar. Where the hell's it going? Oopsie. Probably try to stay for life. I don't know how much damage this thing does. Actually, it doesn't do a lot. At least not from that. Okay, so see, so this thing is weird because I feel like this could deal more damage. But maybe I was just lucky there. What did I get? A ring. Oh, fuck. Shit.
My bags are
Like, I think overall the changes they've made is good, though. Because there's like, there feels like there's like kind of more systems and things. And it's cool that you can it feels like you can kind of constantly get a little bit stronger. I mean, I'm sure there is like a cap, but oh, I see this little flower thing is here, and again, my level is upgraded for those dudes. Is someone actually fighting this boss again? Oh yeah, they are.
I'm not ready yet.
Ah! What the fuck? Why are there so many explosions? that? Jesus. Fucking hell. It's too much shit, man.
My bags are full.
Maybe this is not the place to teleport away. They've added like elixirs that only spawn in the season. I think that's what these little leaves that appear on the minimap are. Need to teleport away so I can go and sell shit again. Where the fuck do these things come from? That's a cool picture. I've tried to fight Dural. You can actually summon him now. I don't know if that's a new thing or if that was added in season 2 or 3. But he's fucking strong. He like completely smacked me, so I'm not high enough level. I think I need to be a level 100. Okay, let's see. Maximum life. Maximum life. These are pretty good rolls. What do I have on my one? Intelligence, damage, speed. Intelligence, crit, fire resistance. So I can reroll the fire resistance. Huh. I wonder if that'll be better. But I'd need to get the damage one, that's the problem. The attack speed's good, but I don't think it's as good as the crit chance. Guess I might keep this one. Let me put it on my stash.
Make the devils pay.
They... Right. Forgot about that. So this one. Let's put it here in the corner. Maximum life. Mine gives mine gives damage. I think that's better. Boots. I'm not going to change my boots because I think it adds a lot of crit chance and it gives me a movement speed thing. More boots. I can actually disenchant all the boots.
That got most of it.
Endless Pyre. Not sure what that does, but the rest of the stats are crap. Intelligence. No.
Good salvage.
Poison resistance. Actually, I can sell these other ones, right? Got one of these already. It's also like max level. I don't know if I'll ever use that because it's like you basically have to use 4 elements. Maybe that would be good somehow. I don't know. I think if you use 2 spells and then 2 ones that are just enchanted, that could be pretty cool. Because your damage can go up to like 60% if you get the max roll, which I think could be very strong. But it's not my sort of playstyle. I prefer this passive type playstyle in this character. I think the rest of the stuff I can sell. Ah, wrong vendor.
I thank you.
Okay, let's go back. The Rise of the Heretic. One man. One vision. Oopsie, game's struggling to load. It took the items and put it in my stash already. Well, that's probably fine. Okay, let me go to one of these chests then. It's only 5 minutes left now. You can hear some loud noise. You can hear the demons bellow. Living Steel. I don't actually know what that does. Okay. Use it to summon one of the boss things. %, non-physical damage. That's like the only damage I deal. Maybe I should just summon another one of these dudes. But it's only 4 minutes left. I don't know if I can kill it fast enough. Maybe, it's fine. I'd rather like keep my stuff. But see, I got 20 of these again. Yeah. So I had like 16, so they obviously dropped just from doing these hell tides as well. I feel like the fastest way to level is probably still just doing like nightmare dungeons, the higher level ones. But they do get a bit boring and frustrating if you do ones that are too high level for you, I find anyway, or counter your build. That's another thing that's like, if you kind of really like look at what the debuffs and stuff are, then maybe it's not as bad. But I don't really do that. Let's see if this... 125, don't know if I'll have enough time. I have nightmares of those fucking like... I'm stuck. It was one of these worms. That was the sound that I heard earlier. Cool music. Okay, cool, I think that's fine. Exit now. Not exit, I mean leave the outside. I got some stuff in my stash as well. This is one thing I don't like. They, instead of moving it to your inventory, they move it to your stash. I don't know if that's because I clicked on it in a weird way. Maybe I should have right-clicked on it or something. But that like confuses me, because then what happens is I end up not knowing what the fuck was in my stash and where and what was not. I think it does have a little glow over it, so maybe I'm full of shit, but what is this? Red? No, it's PvP. I don't think any... Like, I'd have to have a really good roll, like, for this to be worse. Or anything, like, to be better than this. Critical strike damage 80%. It's about the same. Thing is, I've upgraded this one like 4 times now, masterworking. I don't know if I get the materials back if I undo it, right? So maybe I should do a test with that to see, like, just upgrade one and then undo it and see if I get the shit back. Because now I don't really want to change my weapon at all, because I don't want to re-grind to upgrade it. So I don't know. Frozen orb explosions. Oh, there's a lucky thing, makes enemies vulnerable. What do I have? Vulnerable damage. I can re-roll that. I should actually re-roll that. I don't think I do. I don't think I have anything that makes enemies vulnerable. This one is crit strike. Yeah, I think if I can re-roll the vulnerable damage to crit damage, it'll be better.
My skill is unmatched. You'll see.
So none of these are better. Well, actually. Plus 3 to incinerate. Look. Maximum life's probably better, honestly. I would prefer crit damage. But maybe I should just stay with the max life, because just to try get as beefy as possible. I think my damage is pretty good. What is this? Nomin, is that his name? No, it is. Intelligence. Maximum resource. I can reroll that too. But I'm not sure what I can get out of it. Maximum life could be good. Maybe lucky hit chance could be pretty good. Plus 3 to Hydra would be fucking great. If I could choose what I fucking want, that would be amazing. The maximum resource is the worst one here. Because I don't use a lot of mana. Whenever I use Fireball, it's usually when I use that serpent thing, and then all my spells are free. So I don't think maximum resource is the best thing for me. Yeah, this is good, this is good. Let me try reroll this, see if I can get a Hydra. Life per second. That's one thing, like there's too many affixes that you can get. So re-rolling is like very risky and like very it costs a lot of materials. Oh, there we go. There we fucking go. So that means my Hydra would be plus 4, I think, because I think I've got another thing that... Oh no, it gives you 1 extra Hydra. But there's another thing that I had that... Oh, it can go up to... It's a lucky hit where it ranks up my conjuration spells. Hydra is a conjuration spell. So it can go up to plus 11, I think. So it's plus 8 now. I think that by itself will boost my damage by quite a lot. My Fireball does more damage from Hydra still though. But the Hydra's damage per second is much more, I think, than whatever. I want to get rid of thorns. I think the thorns are bad. But I don't know what the possible... If I can get more fucking Hydra, that'd be amazing. Don't think I can though, not from this. Like these ones, the resistances, that should not be here. I don't want to reroll into resistances at all. I think especially for mage armor, because your intelligence is like so high, because look, I get almost plus 40% resistances literally just from this, from my intelligence, and then I get another like 45 resistances literally just from these that I cannot change. So I've got max resistances without any other resistances. So I think they should get rid of resistances on all of these other armors, for the mage specifically. And I think it's the same maybe for the barbarian for armor. Because you're gonna boost strength, your armor's gonna probably be maxed out. Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, maybe not, who knows. I just think it just feels weird. There we go. 32% reduces physical damage taken. So my armor is actually very low. So I should actually get more armor. That might be another reason why I'm getting like one-shotted a lot. But I also have glass cannon rank 5 because I get 2 from... Oh no, do I not have it anymore? Maybe I don't have it anymore. I did have it at some point. I got inner flames now. Maybe I got rid of it. No, I must have gotten rid of it, then it's just rank 3. Maybe I should try turn off glass cannon and see if it's actually helps me a bit, but maybe I should just get more armor. But I'm getting like one-shotted from like non-physical attacks as well, which is the fucking problem. It's not just physical attacks that's killing me. So what can I get here? Armor. I guess I can get more armor, right? That's probably the best, maybe defensive skills, but I don't know what my fucking defensive skills are. I think it's these things. Flame shield and teleport. I see Frost Over as a defensive skill. Oh. I think Thorns is shit though, so let me just reroll it. There we go, armor. 50%. I went up at 12%. Wow. That's pretty good. Fuck, so you don't even need that much. I think the max is 80%, if I saw correct. Let me go down. Where is it? $85. So it's 50, so I need 35%. But I mean, that took it up by like 12%, so I'd literally just need a little bit more on like maybe 3 other items. Or something that gives a percentage. Like I can reroll this, right? That resistances to all. Like that's a fucking waste. These are all kind of garbage. Armor. Let's see how much it goes up by. 50. 72. Wow. Okay, so I only need, what, 13%? I wonder if that'll solve my fucking problems. If my armor is just maxed out. Maybe I should re-roll the max life on this. How much life do I have now? 10,000. See if I can get... These things are more for like damage though, I think. What the fuck does Inner Flames do? They keep like mentioning random passives and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that does. I'm assuming it's one of these like fire passives. I got rid of this because I wasn't really spending in mana as much. Must be one of these, right? No. I remember Warmth in Diablo 2 was like your mana regeneration. That's this. Your pyromancy skills deal increased damage. Inner Flames is very good. That's very good. So I actually want Inner Flames. That's better than fucking Glass Cannon, honestly. Maybe I can get more armor on the gloves. Yeah, I think that would be good.
Need something blessed? Cursed, perhaps?
Let's see if I can get armor on it. Yes, I can, but it's like 1 out of like fucking 20. I mean, critical strike chance would be pretty good too, but I don't think my damage is lacking that much. It's more survivability at the moment. Did I reroll this yet? Yes, crit damage. Core skills, that could be very good too. And actually Fireball would be very good. Because I don't use Fireball much, but I do have it as my enchantment. When enemies die, they explode for half the damage, which is actually quite strong. I've tried different ones, and fire, it seems to be the best to clear like waves. I think, let me re-roll it a few times. +1 to core skills. Is Hydra a core skill? No. So it's only Fireball, it's the only one I use. So it's actually not that good. Like, I think this would be, I think Fireball would be better. So I'll just re-roll it again. Critical strike damage. Didn't take my damage up by that much, actually. I don't understand how this attack power works. I think it's raw damage more than I don't think it calculates the crit damage as much. I do crit quite a lot. Oh, see, I've actually lost some resistances now, but I mean, this is still really high. It's like 3%. It's not that bad. And I'm gonna get more intelligence, so it will go up again. What did I want to look at? So many fucking stats, man. So my crit chance is not too high. My crit damage, I think, is pretty high. I don't know what a decent amount is. I think my crit chance should be higher. But I crit quite a lot. I feel like I would crit a lot more. But when I use my spacebar, it goes up to 50% for a little bit. That's why I think it's fine. It's because of the boots. Your critical strike chance is increased by 30% of your movement speed. So I think that's decent.
Stay on the path. Heed no evil.
It's funny how, so I have a buff when I stand still. I think it triples the bonus. I get 45%. If I stand still, I do more damage. But I have to stand still for 3 seconds, which is like quite hard when you constantly have to move. But I thought the 15% damage boost just straight up is pretty good. There was a ring that I found, actually. Let me sell this stuff and then see if I...
Would you like something appraised? This I can sell.
This ring. Critical strike, so I can reroll the fire resistance, but I would need damage, which is the problem. Let's see. But the intelligence is very high. That's the max roll intelligence, max roll crit. So it's basically a perfect rolled one that's not, doesn't have this weird critical roll or whatever. I don't know what you call it. Ultimate roll. So I think this is a good, I think this is better than at least one of these. Probably the one with the least. I wonder if attack speed is worse. No, but this one has less intelligence, so... Problem is I'd need the 30% damage increase though, right? And then also 70% pyromancy, but that can be rerolled. And also I need a socket. I don't have the socket things. I think you have to fight world bosses to get them. That's why this also only has one socket. But those spawn like every hour, I think. I can just go do it at some point. Yeah, so I lost a lot of damage, but that's because of the 30% damage. So let's see if I can get that. What's on this one? Skill steal. I'm not sure if this is actually helping me, but it's the one I've kind of been using the whole time. Because my mana's always like high, so I thought that it does like always add 20% damage. But I don't know if it works on the Hydra. Like, I'm sure it works on the Fireball, but I don't know if it works on the Hydra. It says like while you have, it's based on available primary resource when cost. So I thought how it might work is it gives the Hydra a 20% damage boost if you're at like a high mana when you cast it, and then it just keeps that. That's how I assume it works, but I don't know if it actually works like that. So I need damage. There we go, 21. That's almost the same. So I'm losing like 9% damage, but then I'm also getting 14 intelligence, which adds damage, I think base damage, and I get 1% or 0.5% crit chance. So it's not a massive. I don't know if it's actually an upgrade or a loss. This says it's a loss. Don't know. I don't know how much I trust this thing. I don't think it's a big enough loss. I'll keep this ring, but I think I'll try it out.
The stars do not lie.
Then I just need to I need to socket them, but now I don't think I have the. I don't think I have the thing I need. I do have one. If that's the case, maybe I should enchant one of the rings, because that I'm gonna lose more of this shit. Yeah. Oh, actually, I haven't enchanted. I haven't given it these two like extra buffs yet, so that might boost my damage a little bit. I wonder if 85% is really worth it. I guess it is, and I guess let me this thing. Ideally, I would get this and get the Hydra damage, but it's 1 out of 4 chance. I've tried it, and I kept getting Ice Blades and Lightning Spear and not Conjuration damage, which is fucking frustrating. So I think this is the better one to go for. It's mostly because you can only do it like 4 or 5, I think like 5 times, or you can re-roll it 5 times. And I think, I don't know. Fire damage over time, that's a cuck one. That's probably the only one that's like shit there. So yeah, so you can re-roll 5 times. Attack speed, that's probably decent. That makes the Hydra's attack faster. And resource, which one do I go for? I think I can't remember which one did I go for. Resource generation. This one, up to yeah, that's probably the best one. Don't think that matters as much. Yeah, let's go with that. So I can re-roll it. Says I can re-roll it 4 times. I don't know if the attack speed is... I think the straight up fire damage is the best one, honestly. So maybe I should just re-roll it. Okay, critical strike damage, that's pretty good too. Straight up damage would still be the better one. But let's just leave it like that for now, I think. I think the other one was kind of the same. Okay, let's see. See any world bosses around. I can do these. Begins in 44 minutes. What is this? That's a world boss, okay. So there must have been like one just now. Actually, let me go chat to this guy. He's probably giving me like some sort of buff or something. My whole like attire is supposed to look like I'm some sort of sun worshipper. Like my staff is like a sun. My helmet is kind of like a sun. I think I've got a sun amulet around. So it's all about the sun. Praise the sun. So I've got this. Cages of Hubris. Okay.
Excellent. We find our strength, and the demons forget theirs.
Cool. Profane Mind Cage. See, they're actually ancestral things now. They were only sacred things before. Yeah, so I tried this, Fists of Fate. It's a cool idea, but it's so random that this one I see has got like the max roll though, which could be a bit better. The one I was trying was 260. But it was just all over the place, the damage. So I don't know if I'll use it. Because I thought it would be a cool... Because I shoot so many bolts, I thought that statistically I should deal more damage per second. but it didn't like look like it did. It was this one. Yeah, so this one up to 11% chance. %, 10%, 5%. It's almost the same, really. Not sure what to try now. I think I just need to do more nightmare dungeons, honestly. Like, I need to try level up my gems. This one's... What level is this one? Level 9. This is probably the one that's the worst here. I need to try, like, work on that one. This one, for every 5 dexterity and range, it increases the critical strike damage. So I can I get more damage here? It's not a lot of dexterity and range here. I think I've already learned all the dexterities and range. So 200, that's quite high though. That's like a very big boost. This one was damage for intelligence and range. Looks like I've learned all the intelligence and range as well. Non-physical, dexterity, resistances, maximum life. And then this one is intelligence in range. Non-physical is 40%. I have gotten all the intelligence in range here too, not this one. So this one will probably need to be activated when this thing grows bigger at level 15. So it's like this gem here is that's probably the one that's the weakest. Problem is, like, I couldn't see another one that's better, really. I don't use a mastery skill that's like Meteor. I found Meteor too awkward to use. Crackling energy is electric. This crowd control damage one could be good. I think the crowd control one could be really good if I use Frost Nova as a... But the Frost Nova didn't proc a lot. This one could be really good as well. It's just more crit damage, basically. Maybe that is the one I should go for. I don't think I have a vulnerability thing. I don't think I cause a lot of burning. The only thing I've... Actually, the fireball does burning. So this says you deal 2% increased damage to burning targets. You deal 10% increased direct damage to burning enemies. I think that's strong against groups of enemies if I use fireball. So this might be a good one, actually. It says dexterity. There's a lot of dexterity here, so it would actually be good. It's not a lot close up. I'd have to learn a lot of these, which is not ideal. So how much can I get? 5, 10, 20. $34. Wait, where's the glyph now? I thought this one would be very good. The problem I have with it is that I don't like the potion, increased potion healing. I think that's like a bit mid. Where is it? Oh, it's this one, 5. So how much would that be? It is enough. It would be like 34, so it's 36. So that's 12% in level 1, which is pretty good. Yeah, it might be actually pretty good. But then I'll have to use... I think I do naturally use Fireball every now and again. This one would probably be pretty good too. I am close to enemies a lot, but I'm also far away from enemies a lot. This one is just straight up burning damage. That's worse than the other one. Yeah, so I think it's between the burning damage one and the healthy one. How much willpower is here? About the same amount, I think. But I've learned willpower already, so this will actually be more damage. Where is it? How much does it give at the moment? 7% conjuration damage, 5 intelligence. 8%. Let's see. We'll go up to there, so it's 5, 10, 15. But then I'd have to learn these though. So that's actually another problem. Which I'd have to use 4 extra points here. And some extra points here for... I think let me use this for now. I feel like it's almost the same as the one I was using anyway, so I think let's just do that now. Okay, let me... So 55. Oh, it says the monster level at the bottom. I didn't even see that. What level am I? So it'll be like about 10 levels above me. Use this. Gives like a little bit of more extra. Let me just do one of the lower ones, because now I don't know. I've changed some stuff. I should be more tanky now though, because I've upped my armor by a lot, which is it's like almost double the amount of damage reduction. So maybe I won't get one-shotted. Let's see. Because maybe they have like actually improved that. If you have like a lot of armor. My damage still feels good. Yeah, even damaging this. I don't know what I have that's like... Maybe it's the potion I drank. I still think it's bullshit that they run at you like that. But, I don't know, if... I guess if I up my movement, and I can also do this... Maybe the problem isn't that they're running at me, maybe the problem is literally that this feels clunky. Like, this dodge shouldn't have a weird pause. Because I feel like that is why I'm not using it as much. It feels like I'm gonna get hit. Rather than actually dodging. I mean, my damage feels good. Like, it doesn't feel any worse. Feels about the same. Might even feel better. Okay, well, so far I haven't died, but I haven't been hit that much either, so I don't know. I don't know if my survivability is better or not. God, protect me. I actually think I can unlearn like the thing that gives me more mana, because I don't think I need mana at all. It's like almost all my spells cost like very little, and I get like my resources regenerates very quickly because I have those procs that Okay, so far the damage reduction seems to be very good. I mean, these enemies are 10 levels above me, 13 levels above me, and they're not like dealing me that much damage. So maybe the armor was my fucking problem the whole time. It's like if you die at the game, it's not you. Did I dodge that? Come on, man! I'm trying to test my fucking resistance system. Oh, I got an overpower there, actually. That's one thing I've been thinking of trying out, is going more with overpower instead of crit. Because it's kind of the same thing. But overpower seems to only have it set like 5% or something proc. Well, so far it's like my survivability feels better. I don't know if it's just RNG, like if I'm just lucky. Let's see. Hit me. Everything's dying. Everything is dying before it hits me. This thing teleported like it predicted where I was gonna go. It's like a prophet. Oracle. Yeah, this damage feels much more manageable at the moment. Because now it's like I feel like my potions are actually meaningful, like they're not just there as like a show. Because everything else, like everything like one-shotted me before, so I think it definitely is the armor is actually helping me. But I think it is a weird thing though that you can get so much armor on a mage though. Something that looks like they're wearing cloth armor, right? So yeah, I don't know. But like getting rid of that also feels like very like not fun to play. So I understand like I don't know. Where are you getting me? Yes, okay, so that still deals with booster damage. And I mean, I've got like a high lightning resistance. I don't know if that does lightning damage. But it looks like a lightning damage attack, so maybe it just puts you on like 1 or 2 HP. Maybe that's what it does. But I don't know if that is true, because I think I've been killed by this thing before. There's an armor thing somewhere. Oh, that was an easy dungeon. Got the boss. Cool. Yeah, I'll just keep living this. I mean, it definitely feels better on this level, but I'd have to check on a higher level, like how much of an improvement it actually is. Don't see like I got any. That could be very strong. I don't think I tried that when I tried my meteor build. But I feel like I'd have to change too many things. Like I'd have to really like respec if I want to try. It definitely is. It's not as good with the Hydra as if it's on your enchantment thing. The lucky proc is not high enough. Might be better on like a basic attack. Its lucky hit chance is 40%, which I think is... I feel like that would be a better way. But then you'd have to stand still, and I don't know how you'd do that though. I'd probably have to put the firebolt on one of these, so I can kind of like...
I cannot do that here.
Move, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, like that. Like that could be quite strong, I think. Where was I going? Not there. I think I was actually just going here. I wanted to get these... Probably get these two. I think I'll ignore these other ones. Yeah, I think I'll ignore those, and then what I'll do is I'll try... get all of these things, like the intelligence ones that are like just out, and then also this other one where willpower. I'll try get all the willpowers, and then if I have extra points, then I don't know, move them around and stuff. Kind of try and see. Probably sell all these, honestly. This is the one like this waypoint city type thing. I think feels the worst out of those cities. The sort of where they've made, because you still have to kind of run a little bit like over here to get to all these like vendors here. It's I mean some very minor issues, inconvenience or whatever you say. I think I'll sell everything.
Unusual, but a good addition to my wares. Blessings on you, friend.
Where's this fucking gamble dude? I always have like a lot of these gamble things. Where the fuck's he? Oh, I'm standing right next to him.
Yes, the game is on.
Fuck. I don't know what items I do need. Gloves is not the max item level. This is not max. Maybe I should just go with the gloves.
There's a lucky find. You've got the magic touch. You've got the magic touch. Why not try? Are you sure? Fortune away.
Smiting, spirit gloves. Intelligence overpower, no. 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 This one could be good. Gives more armor, crit damage, and intelligence. What does mine give? Attack speed, crit damage. Yeah, fuck, this one might be better. Because the armor will give me 69%. It'll give me more damage reduction. It's got more intelligence. Slightly less crit damage, but I think that's fine. I think, honestly, this one's probably decent just like that without having to reroll anything. What would I lose? The pyromancy crit chance slow. I don't think that's that bad. I think this is better. And then I've got the max physical damage reduction, which is great. So what do I need? Hydra.
If you want work done, let's get started.
Is that the right one? One additional Hydra duration. Yes. And then I need to also buff it with the blacksmith.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Oh, fire damage is better than what I had. What was the other one? I think it's the worldly one. Chance to like slow. Chance to stun, yeah. I think that's fine. I think that's much better than what I had.
The forge is always hot. How can I help?
And the rest of these I can probably sell. No. This one gets Fireball plus 3, which was really good. Fuck. No, I think this one's better. I can reroll the crit damage if I really want to. But I think just having the armor is better than more Fireball. Even this one, more core damage, I don't think it's fine. No, I think that one's much better. Okay.
Don't ruin all that work.
Sell these.
Always smart to buy surprise inventory.
Getting some gold, but this gold like just fucking drains away like nothing. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop recording just now. Because I want to take off my headphones. I'll probably keep playing, but offline or whatever. I think I've made a decent improvement with my build though. So definitely the armor, like, you need to try get that to 9,000 or how much ever. I don't know if 9,000 is the amount, is always 85%. And then obviously resistances need to be maxed out. So I've lost a little bit, 5%, but I'll get that from if I can get a socket in this one. So, and I also get more intelligence, which I think is fine. Actually, I've leveled up this shit, right? Oh, okay, calm down. Okay, so I got some crown apparently. Cool. Can be a flower child. What's this one? Player title. Devilish Worm Friend. Right. That's not the best title. And then I also got 2 of these things. I started out with upgrading the... I think it was this one. No, I think it was this one. This Obel's one. What is it though? I don't actually know. I think it was this one. And then I think this one, but I feel like I should have actually gone with the Paragon XP one more first, because then I could have leveled my glyphs faster. So I think I did this one third, and now I'm doing this reputation one. This one I think is the worst, because that's eventually going to just fade away. When I get to level 100, it's going to be useless. But I guess these two are they're kind of the same. And the glyphs one as well, but if I want to level another glyph, I think that helps. Oh, you can reallocate them. Didn't know that. So I could have reallocated them, or whatever, it's fine. I've done like 3 of these, I need to still do this one. 8 out of 11, I see I only need a little bit. Defeat elite monsters while Bloodmark, that's a PvP thing. Defeat monsters while using Profane Mind Cage. Huh. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's an item or something? Oh, it's this. Increases Helltide monster level by 10. Increases apparent cinder drop rates and threats again. Ah, that's very cool. I didn't know if this existed. So this is another way to just fucking get boosted if you fight that boss. Maybe that's why the boss was like, maybe that's why the boss was so strong. Maybe someone had that. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. Fuck. And that's the thing I need to apparently do to get the achievements. I saw there was a world boss somewhere. "14 minutes, fuck that. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna exit here now. I think overall what they've done with the game is really cool. But I'd have to play it more. I mean, I'm obviously enjoying it. The leveling up's much faster. It's like, it's just a massive difference, like in the speed. My thing might crash. I think my game is like struggling. Don't know if I've actually lost connection at all or anything. So yeah, I think overall it's really good. But I think they'd have to overall like the enemies and stuff to make the game feel better. At start, like that already feels better. I think that sort of mass swarm, that feels more like a Diablo type thing to me. But with the damage a little bit less. So your potions actually feel like it means something, right? I mean, it might have been my fault. It might be that my armor was like just too low. And I was just taking too much damage. That might be that my... I'll have to see. I'll have to test and see if that is the case. But that's kind of just a feeling. It's more a feeling than a... It's like feels frustrating when you die from just getting one-shotted out of like nowhere, which I'm not a fan of that. But I think all the things they've done... I mean, I've only played from Season 1. I mean, Season 1. I didn't play Season 2 and 3, so I don't know what changes that came in through those seasons. So I'm adding those, I guess, onto it. But I think overall it's like it feels much easier to get stuff. It feels much easier to just get levels. It feels less grindy. And if you do get sick of one thing, you can go and do Hell Tides. You can go and do... It feels like there's more things that you can do. And you can summon those like weird bosses now. And there's quite a few of them, which I think is quite cool. And I think you have to farm the materials to summon the stronger ones like Duriel and probably Andariel or something. I don't know. And they're quite strong bosses. Like I struggled with Duriel. I think I'd need to... Maybe if I try again now, because now I've got more armor and stuff. But he like killed me like so quickly, and there was just attacks coming from like everywhere. There was like poison shit spawning and sort of fireball things, and it was a bit chaotic. So anyway, cool. Shot. Thanks a lot for watching. I don't know when I'm going to play Sekiro again. I don't really feel like playing it. That's the thing. And if I don't feel like playing the game, then I'd rather just not play it like at all. So I don't want to force it. So cool. So I think what I'll do is I'd rather just play whatever the fuck I'm playing at the moment. Might play some Grimrock. I'm playing the second one. Really good. It's a really good game. If you like sort of dungeon crawl, Legend of Zelda, D&D type dungeons, it's very cool. Cool puzzles, interesting like riddles and things, and yeah. Anyway, cool. Shot. And I'll check you on the next one. Shot and cheers.